Hey, all, you got Doug Gordeau here with Cajun Soft Wash. I want to talk a little bit about controlling bathroom breaks. Are you controlling bathroom breaks? Yeah, I'm serious about that. People are going to sit there and say controlling bathroom breaks like controlling smoke breaks. Before you run off and grab your refrigerator magnets, and by the way, here in the South, that's kind of a joke. Louisiana is a very sue-happy state. They sue people for anything and everything. And so the joke is having refrigerator magnets with lawyers all over them, and you know the magnets, you just stick them on your refrigerator. And then, as a matter of fact, I got one of my guys who, it's a constant joke back and forth that we go over, and he's always like, "Boss, I'm going to get one of them magnets off my refrigerator. You do that to me again." And then the flood of 2016 came, and his refrigerator, like mine, was gone because it flooded, fell over, and all that kind of stuff. So now when he says, "I'm going to get my magnets off the refrigerator," I say, "Well, good luck with that." Of course, now it's 2019. He says he's got new magnets. So anyhow, controlling bathroom breaks, that's what I want to talk about. And before you go off saying you can't control your employees' bathroom breaks, well, I'm not talking about employees. I'm talking about pets. So you go to a job, you knock on the door, and Fido is there, and that should be an alarm bell to you that, okay, Fido is going to need to go to the bathroom at some point in time. So address that issue right then and there. And what I'm suggesting to you is that when you see that Fido is there, or ask if Fido is there, and say, does Fido go to the bathroom at any specific times, right? Because it might be time for Fido to go to the bathroom right now. Let's say you show up at the property at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning. They get up at 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. One of the first things they do is they let Fido out, right? So you go and you open up the back gate and Fido takes off, right? Now what? But the worst part about it is when you're spraying and you're going around the house, doesn't matter if it's a roof job or a house wash, as you go around the house, if Fido is outside, number one, you can open the gate and let him out. Number two is that if you're spraying and they let Fido out, you'd think that they wouldn't do that, but they will. I don't think people do it intentionally. It's just they're not thinking about it. They just walk up, they open up the door, and you walk out. And sometimes when they open up the door, you got sauce on the door or whatever. If it's a roof cleaning, you got sauce maybe dripping down, or if you don't have rain gutters. So scheduling Fido's bathroom breaks is really important. And so when we get there, one of the things that we should be doing is, hi, do you have a Fido to begin with? And what time does Fido go to the bathroom? And then even if they say 12 o'clock, I let him out at 12 o'clock every day. Let's say you're going around to the back side of the house and it's 10:30, it's 12:30, it's whatever it is. Knock on the door. Hey, we're getting ready to work on the back side of your house, and just wanted to know if your dog needs to use the restroom before we get started, because once we get started, really don't want him walking outside. We don't even want him walking in the sauce. We don't want him walking under the sauce, showing where it's dripping, those kinds of things. You have to keep in mind, even if it's just the sauce on the ground, if it doesn't drip on him, you got rain gutters and it's in the downspouts or whatever. If Fido goes walking through that sauce, it's going to get on his paws, and then the first thing he's going to end up doing is licking them, trying to get it off of him, whatever it is. So it's going to irritate the dog, and then if he starts licking at it, it can make him sick. So I encourage you to, if you don't now, to start asking for, do you have a dog? Does that dog have specific bathroom times? And please ask us before you let the dog out, and then start knocking on the door and asking, does your dog need to use the restroom before we enter that area? It also shows very much so that you care about their pet. So just my little thing about scheduling bathroom breaks. Again, not for your employees. I wish we could do that, but we can't. So anyhow, I appreciate y'all for listening to me, and you do out.